Good morning and happy Sunday. So, I want to talk about leadership. Let's talk about it. Leadership, not just in the church, but it also can be in business. But really, this message is for my church leaders. Understanding leadership is not control. Leadership, I'm understanding that throughout the years. I've been in leadership for over 20 plus years. And understanding that leadership has to be you being the example as a leader. Again, this can go for business and church. You must be the example as a leader. This is what I found out is that three principles I want to share with you that I've learned throughout the years of being a leader. Made mistakes, continue to make mistakes because I'm continuing to learn. But here's what I found out is that in order to be a leader that is not tainting or causing chaos within your church or within, business, whatever, but church, within church, you got to understand some elements of leadership. I would even add, I just felt this one, ego. Understanding to get over our egos so that we can evolve as leaders. We've got to be willing to get over our ego so that we can evolve as leaders. So this is what I found out in leadership is that number one, especially being a pastoring alongside my husband, number one is learning to listen. Leaders must be great listeners, not being the one that always have to be the one that talk. But when you learn to listen to your congregation or listen to people, you learn people that way. So you got to be willing to listen before you try to give lessons or direction or clarity. Listen. You got to be willing to listen. Number two, after you've listened, you can learn from that particular person on what they need from you as a leader. So be willing to listen, be willing to learn so that you can learn how to build and not tear down. Come here, every church leader, every pastor, every leader in the church, build and not tear down. That's one of my affirmations. I want to be a leader that builds and not tear down. Last and not least, after you listen, after you've learned, now you can lead. 3, be a great leader. Lead by your footsteps. Listen. People are not going to listen to your words. They're going to watch your feet. What are your feet doing? Do you have the characteristics of God? Are you walking in the characteristics of God? Are you walking in love? Or is just a moment? Do you have integrity or do you not? What are you like as a leader? So you got to be willing to allow people, be the salt of the earth, so that people will be willing to follow you as a great leader. Let's not be a leader out here that is scrutinizing and tearing down and trying to control. I've learned throughout this game, I can't control nobody. Everybody has a choice, including me. Everybody has a choice on what they want to do when it comes to them and their relationship with God. Last, I'm going to say this real quick. Learning too, I learned this as a leader, is that my conviction is my conviction. Your conviction is your conviction. Don't try to put nobody's conviction. Put their conviction on put your conviction on them. I hope that makes sense. Don't try to put nobody's conviction, your conviction on nobody else. Let that be your conviction and not no one else's. All right? Stay blessed. Happy Sunday.